It's like that movie with Shia LaBeouf when the worms came out of the ground. Whatever he was in.
Talking about Tremors?
Was it Tremors? No,
but Shia LaBeouf wasn't in that. There was no worms in holes.
Are you sure there was no worms in holes? I always put worms in holes.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Chip Travolta. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're going to get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm going to wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that sometimes watches porn while covering part of the screen. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 429. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my absolutely favorite flesh-covered fuck toy, the one and the only Mr. SC.
Right.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Sure.
Yay.
Right.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studio, Kinky Katie Radio, and RadioChaos.net. That's actually a lie. I'm just doing it for the show that we are recording because we have a date tonight.
Right.
We're going to go see Louis J. Gomez and Side Splitters in Tampa.
Stand up in case you don't speak when talking. You know, like you don't know what any of that means. That was all a bunch of code to you, so we understand. We're going to go see a stand-up show.
We're going to go see a comedian.
Right.
Yeah. That we bought tickets in July for.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't know that they were that much in demand. We just happened to get them. Then, you know, pick them up when you can.
Well, gosh darn it. You should go if you're, well, I would say if you're listening live, but you're obviously not.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I like how you deduced that one. Good job.
It's blonde tonight.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It seeps into the head.
Does it? Well, it's when you get it compressed with the skull cap. That's what happens.
I wanted to say happy belated birthday to Brian. He's one of our mega fans, and his birthday was the other day, and I missed it. So I wanted to make sure that I wished him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Brian!
Because he's a big fan of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Brian. Anyway, so we've got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, I have to say.
Yeah?
I would think so. I mean,
okay.
I hope so.
Right. I don't know. You had a week to prep, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
I've kind of been a little occupied.
You've got bit by some content before, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, that's true. But
we'll see.
I'm pretty hyper right now.
You are.
Well, I'm getting
Red Bull does it
more
to you.
so. I know.
Yeah, I know. And then a little later, you're like, I don't feel good. I don't know why I don't feel good.
No, that's usually. Well, mostly. I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, of course you're familiar with, but maybe some of our younger listeners aren't familiar with Pompeii.
Pompeii? What do you mean? The place that got covered with ash in Italy?
Right. Well,
right.
The people
Volcano
who died
exploded. Everybody frozen in time.
Exactly, frozen in time. Well, one of the bodies that was discovered, he was in the mid-jerk. Yes, mid-masturbatory playing with yourself.
So he definitely had to take up his ass. It was like one-handed, right?
Well, maybe that's how it would be for some people.
We're talking, this was like 1200s or something, right? 1200?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, either that or his hand's on it, so we don't really know.
Oh, he definitely looks like in the picture that he's doing what they say he's doing. He looks like he's got his dick in his hand and he's just like kicking back. He's got one leg crooked and he's jerking it.
Yeah, no. 20 August 24th, 79 CE. What the fuck is 79 CE? What is that? 79 CE? What is that 79?
I don't know. CE. You're the one with all the intelligence. I don't know a lot of this shit. Oh, common era.
Before Common Era. Okay, what is this? Hang on, what is this? This is fucking bullshit.
See, I told you every once in a while you guys get a little bit of education on this show. Like, you do get educated. It's not all just bullshit and just annoyingness.
Oh no, it's mostly bullshit and annoying. Okay, it's just BC and yeah, same as we always think. They're just taking Christ out of the year. Is what they're taking Christ out of the year, Katie.
Keep Christ in Christmas.
They're keeping Christ out of the year. That's all.
What's next? I don't know.
He ain't gonna be allowed in church, is what you're gonna tell me, ain't you?
Oh, speaking of a person that I did was in some movies that I was in too. He had done like a rap album, actually a couple rap albums, like one for one of the movies called Crack Baby Billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can get. It's an independent film. I haven't seen it yet.
Isn't that another one of those that's been going on for like, 7 years of nothing happening?
No, that one came out a while ago.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't in that one. This was before me. BM.
Okay, now you're going crazy. Now you're just using acronyms that we already have. You can't use an acronym once it's already well known. Like you'll hear people say CP. And to me, CP is like some kind of a racist turned colored person. Like no. Child porn.
Yes.
Yes.
But I wasn't thinking child.
Child predator.
No, it
could be the both, I think.
I don't know. I think, but when people talk about it, they refer to it as the, Jared from Subway get you in trouble shit.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. Right. You would think. CP. Sure.
Well, but, I'm older, and whenever anyone has ever said CP to me,
it was usually a black person saying CP.
Yeah.
That's colored people shit without, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's the way I always heard it anyway. Back in my day.
Oh, Lord.
What are you supposed to do? You can't tell a person what they can call people that are just like them. Sorry. I won't interfere in your culture. Not going to do it. It has nothing to do with me.
I'm sorry to change the subject real quick, but I do have my Facebook Messenger open.
And mostly you get scared anytime the word race comes up. You go, oh my God, no, don't ask my mother. Whatever you do, don't ask my mother.
That's not a good idea. I mean, if you're an older person, in your 60s and through 80s, you'd probably be like, okay, yeah,
whatever.
That's how people talk.
That's pretty mild. I don't know what you mean there.
But if you were to take someone like these days, they'd be like,
oh my God, what is her problem?
She needs to be arrested. I feel violated.
She might need to be arrested.
Okay, but anyway, but like I was saying, to change the subject, I have my Facebook Messenger open and a message just popped up. It says, hey, you have a podcast following. Want to fuck on your podcast? 1K.
What?
No, Brandon, I don't. I'm not going to fuck on my I used to masturbate.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
Hold on. If by fuck you mean maybe ram large objects up your dick hole or butthole, that maybe. What are you willing to take in your dick hole?
Possible pegging.
Well, let's just say things in a dick hole. Well, like if you're willing to shove large objects down the urethra, I got to give you credit for that somehow, right? I think if you ask, I should shove things in your dick hole, right?
Well, that could be a really bad idea because I'm not familiar with administering sounding.
Yeah. Okay. And right. What's your problem? That's not a problem for either one of us. No, is it? We're going to have a nice consent form for said, whatever the fuck Darius's name was there.
Brandon.
Okay, sure. Right. I'm sure it was Brandon. Anyway. I
don't care. I'm not fucking doxing anybody. I didn't say his last name.
Well, we do need to know, for the proper documentation. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get him on video saying, it's okay to shove that traffic cone in my dick hole. That's fine. Do whatever you have to do. Just get it in.
That's all you get. Or get out the hot sauce.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? So if Brandon, if that's what you want, then hey, we might be able to work something out.
I might have to open up an OnlyFans for that one or set up a Patreon so you can get that footage because I can't put that on the, the audio, sure, but the video, I can't put that on YouTube. Now, can I?
No, not at all.
Well.
Anyway. And let's not even talk about the fact that he tried to contact you on Facebook. What does that say about him?
Hey,
really?
Well,
I mean, what does that say about him?
Maybe try it on FetLife first.
FetLife. Yeah, hey, you might get somewhere there.
Yeah, not with me, though.
Well, no. Shh, what are you doing? That's a black hole over there. Don't say anything. They don't know.
Go there.
They don't know. Go ahead, check it out. Send me a DM. Whatever.
You love it when I ignore you?
Yeah. No, if I ignore you, it means I love you. That's all. Did you just know that?
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You're like my favorite person in the world.
Mm-hmm. I can barely not talk to you, but I'm doing it.
I'm lost for words. My feelings are so strong that I can't bring myself to type back.
Right.
But I read every single word and I masturbate to it intensely.
You know, that is the inner monologue that a lot of people are having when they send, messages to their favorite, insert the person here. You know what I mean? That's got to be common, She's definitely thinking that. I know it. She's my friend. I know it.
I have to say, I've sent my tatas to someone once, and they
sounds like an understatement, really.
And they were
I would really want to argue with once you did what?
Well, to a famous person, and they were complimentary, and I don't care if they were lying. It made me feel good.
Okay. Well, sometimes famous people get famous because they know exactly what to say to people.
They can bullshit.
Right. Like, oh, that looks great.
Right.
Those are so awesome. I just want to jerk off all over them.
Hey, he happened to write a story, remember?
No.
A story about me.
Did he? Okay. I don't know who you're talking about, so it's okay.
We'll discuss it later.
There's people out there probably don't know either.
That's all right. There's a couple people out there that would know the name.
Sure they would.
Anyway, there was how on like signs for establishments and shit, how they put like little like the letters on the monarchy. Is that how you say? Is that
the marquee?
Marquee.
Right.
That's it, not the monarchy. I thought that sounded funny. I'm like, no, that's like hello,
that's
like
where
queen
the king
shit.
makes the statements, honey.
Right. Okay. So the marquee on this one place called Arctic Circle, it's like a Shakes hamburger joint kind of thing. For a week, no one noticed what the sign said until some people started to complain. It says Halloween fleshlights in kids meal.
All right. Okay. They ran out of A's.
So they gave it an E, but they spelled, they
could have used a 4,
No, what they did is someone switched the second E in Halloween and the A in flashlight.
There you
They
go.
switched those two together.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, I just have to, because we were just talking about the heated debate that there's.
Which one?
The one, is it okay?
No, is it gay if you have sex with your best friend's butthole fleshlight? Custom butthole fleshlight.
Now, is it custom made to? Is it the best friend's butthole or is it someone else's butthole?
It's just unknown, and it really doesn't matter. Really.
Yes, it does. Oh, I think it does.
I don't think it does at all. I mean, it's a custom butthole fleshlight, and it's somebody else's fleshlight. That is your friend. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that there's not a part of you that's not thinking that, hey, Bobby stuck his dick in here too. Oh, it's so hot. He fucked this thing too. Oh, I bet he fucked it like this.
Bet he didn't
fuck it like that.
Bet he didn't clean it very well.
I hope he didn't. Oh my God, be so good.
Oh, how much funk is at the bottom of that sock?
Right. It's definitely on the spectrum. Is what I'm saying. You're on the spectrum. It's on the spectrum. Because right away you're using another man's fuck toy. And it's not a person. We're talking. This for $49.99, you could have your own butthole fleshlight.
Wait a minute, though. I've had my very first vibrator. I had stolen from me by my best friend at the time. Now,
yeah, we were talking about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, So I didn't want it back after.
No, it's hot. It doesn't mean there aren't some girl on girl fantasies happening there, right? I mean, that's definitely happening.
I don't know.
I think I do know. I think she thought it was hot that it was yours to begin with.
No, I think she was just scared to go buy her own.
Okay.
I was.
It's a lot less.
Can you believe that shit?
I don't want to live in a world in which that's true. I want to live in a world in which, she just thought it was hot because it was her friend's dildo. She's like, oh my God, this is spinning Katie's butt. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That's definitely a better story.
Well, there was a woman, she took a photo of a duck, but it turned out actually to be a big black dildo.
Okay, how do you mistake a duck for a dildo?
She's an old woman.
Okay, that's no excuse. I mean, that's definitely a big black dildo. It looks like a duck from a distance. What is all the black underneath that? What is that, like a mid-torso or something? What's going on there?
Maybe there's a big base.
What? Why do you have it's not that's like one of those hacked off torso lady dolls that you can climb on top and ride, right?
Doesn't look like it.
What the fuck is all this shit on the bottom? What is that?
Maybe it's just got some extra added oomph.
I don't think that was a dildo. I think that was a duck.
It was not a duck.
How do we not know? Do we have a close-up? We don't have a close-up.
No, I don't think she wanted to get that close to it.
What do you mean she didn't want to get that close to it? She took a picture of it. When she walked
There's
up on
zoom.
it. I mean, obviously she told somebody that she thought it was a dildo. It was definitely a duck. She's lying. Does she even know, what day of the week it is?
Soon you're going to tell me that was just a Loch Ness monster in her yard.
It really was. Do we know that it wasn't? We don't know.
It's old Nessie.
Well, I'm just saying, it's one of those things. They live underneath the ground. It's like that movie with Shia LaBeouf when the worms came out of the ground. Whatever he was
talking about Tremors?
Was it Tremors? No,
but Shia LaBeouf wasn't in that. There was no worms in holes.
Are you sure there was no worms in holes? I always put worms in holes. Are you positive?
Actually, I'm not. It was a long time ago that I saw that Disney movie.
Neither one of us really know. Anyway, imagine a world in which worms lived under the ground like that. Same idea, but with Nessie, the Loch Ness dildo.
Sorry, kitten.
Or it was just a duck.
Or it was something completely different.
Well, because that base does not look like something I've ever seen in dildonic technology.
And how many
modern dildonics does not allow that at all.
Oh, that's very untrue. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Okay, and what is that thing? That's just a stuffed duck.
Maybe it's
old ladies wanting to fuck a stuffed duck. She's seeing dicks and everything.
You never know.
No.
Have you heard of someone named Frank Ocean?
No.
Apparently, I don't know. I think he's like he's a celebrity, so they say. He made
American singer-songwriter.
He made a sex toy that is worth $25,000.
What?
$25,000. It's a luxury sex toy, and it's part of the singer's. Oh, he's a singer. Jewelry brand Homer.
Right.
Which he launched last year.
It's a cock ring.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a fucking golden bedazzled cock ring.
It's 18 karat gold, and it's got princess cut diamonds, and it's got a whole bunch of
princess cut. Ooh, I just like the princess cut. Are you gay if you have princess cut diamonds on your cock ring?
No.
I would argue probably you are. You spent $17,000 on a cock ring.
$27,000.
People that are walking around in LA these days are getting necklaces snatched off of them. What do you think they would do to your dick if they knew you were banging somebody with a golden cock ring? You're going to lose your shit. They're going to rip it right off of you. That hooker that you just met on Craigslist in the local fucking suck, right? Right. They're going to rip that thing right off of you. Like a cat toy. Whole thing.
Okay, well, maybe then you deserve it.
It is kind of nice looking, though. It kind of looks like it has sharp edges, though. Like it kind of like.
Maybe that's the point.
Okay.
Maybe it's for extra grip.
Okay. He released the sex toy too.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to be selling it on Goop.
Fucking company. This isn't like an Etsy product either.
No.
It's my new Etsy store. It probably has like Pierre Cardin or somebody, or somebody that people really care about. You know what I mean? Whatever one of those designers are working with them.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a Gucci.
For your Gucci.
Gucci, yeah. Or Gucci for your Gucci.
Yeah.
Oh, your little Gucci. Hey.
Gucci, Gucci, goo.
Oh boy, now we're doing that.
Got a little, sure, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's funny how there's a commercial out now for, they say it's a razor specifically for your pubes.
Pubage. Now, haven't we had those? Like, hasn't like Manscaped been running like a complete advertising assault on everybody who listens to podcasts?
Or it's either Raycons or Manscaped.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Athletic Greens. It's another one.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I hear that one. Anyway, what were you saying? Continue. Go on.
Oh, I don't remember now.
Skull cap
yeah. Because it's not too tight.
Too tight.
So we were talking about my mother had brought it up. She's like, "Did you know that there's a commercial out now where this girl is shaving her pubes?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I would never." I'm like, "I don't want to hear this."
Mom, I was doing that when I was 15 with your razor.
I was younger than that.
Right. I mean, do you know the times when you were shaving your legs and you thought, what the hell's going on with my razors? Because I was shaving my butthole, Mom.
That's right.
Gotta let her know these things.
Gets coarse down there. Around there.
No, only when you braid it.
You know. Mm-hmm. Gotta get that DJ going in there.
Katie's DJ name.
That's right.
DJ braided ass hair.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, what else would it be? I don't know. I don't know what else it would be.
I don't know how to press buttons. So
nope.
It's all right. So porn actors are now avoiding cream pie scenes and pivoting more towards girl on girl action. And so they're saying like goodbye to the cream pie.
Or if you're okay.
Well, because
if let me just throw something out here. If you're not, what do cream pies have to do with not having sex with people with dicks? Like, we're gonna have sex with girls now. Okay, well, that would mean no cream pies. That would mean no any pie. There's just pie on pie. It's zero wiener.
Yeah.
They're just, oh, Jesus.
They're going,
wow.
Yeah. That's what they're saying, because you can't get abortions anymore. So, like, fuck that. I'm going to go.
Is that what they're saying?
Yes. They're like, it's too scary.
Is it too scary?
Well, that's what they're saying. They're like, I don't want some fucking dude to shoot his load up in me. And what happens if I get pregnant? Then I'm fucking stuck and my career is over.
Right. Well, there goes the cream pie porn industry.
That's why I said goodbye to the cream pie.
Well, actually, it's going to be goodbye to having, just man on girl sex. You're getting a lot more gay sex, I think. Mm-hmm. In general, that's what the article's saying. The article's saying that they're shifting over to girl on girl because they don't want to take the load. I mean, what kind of a porn actress doesn't want to take the load? None of them. None of us want it. We don't want it.
But we do it for you.
Right.
We fucking fan service.
Mm-hmm.
You want us to make that stupid face and we do it. Stick your tongue out.
Ahigo.
Close one.
Ahigo.
Yeah, sure.
That's
one.
the Japanese name for it.
Can you do it?
Ahigo? No. Why?
Good. It's all on your like fucking mouse pad.
Yeah, no. I do not have the face for Ahigo or however you say it.
You never know. You might.
Sure, I'm not doing it. Still not doing it. Negative. You would go wild. You're dick crazy already. Anytime you see a dick, you go wild.
I'm dick crazy.
You're dick crazy. We've proven this. Anytime I walk past and the wiener's flopping, you're like, oh! You're like after it.
Well, and it's cute because I love to see you stop it.
Right.
Just like, leave me alone.
If I don't throw a wet blanket on that, sometimes you go dick crazy, and then all of a sudden you're on me like a spider monkey trying to hold me down, like Paco Kitty does to 𝓚𝓼𝓻𝓵𝓭.
So then why don't you just submit and it'll be over soon and then you can go back to your day?
No, what's my name? Submission Bob? I don't think so. Not happening. I am not submitting to a girl who wears a skull cap. Not going on.
You are the dick giver.
This is what I'm saying, and I will give dick when I want to give dick. I will not be forced into dick giving. What do I look like? Look, I have a dick and I walk around with these things like for a purpose. And that purpose is so people like you can't just throw me down and do what you want with me. No, I can stop you. So I do.
So the games begin. All right.
All right, what?
Okay.
What? You stand no chance and you know it.
All right.
You know it. I will monkey paw you and just hold you down while I watch television with 2 fingers. Uh-huh.
Okay. Wait a minute now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now I know that
I'm waiting. Still waiting.
All right.
What?
Nothing. I will keep that in mind.
Right. This is why, see, you are dick crazy. You're proving it because right now you're going crazy thinking about what you're going to do the next time you see dick.
I'm going to drop to my knee. I'm just going to fucking grab you by your hips and just fuck my own face with you.
Well, you're not that kind of dick crazy. You just get like, you just want to grab it, do what you want with it when you see it.
Twist it.
Whatever it is you feel like doing. It could be anything. I don't know. But if I don't walk around with some house pant on, you go wild.
Ooh, speaking of, gray sweatpants season's coming.
Is it?
It is.
Season? What do you mean?
Well, because
there's a season for that?
There is. Because guys tend to wear sweatpants more.
In the fall?
Yeah.
It's a fall item?
Well, it's a fall and winter,
we live in Florida. It's sweatpants time all the time, really.
I know, but we do have listeners in other places.
What?
I know. Crazy, right?
Why do they do that?
Why do you do this to yourself?
What are you doing?
Because they're bored and they got nothing else to do.
Well, sometimes you just like something on in the background, I guess.
That's right.
A soothing voice talking about shoving things into dick holes.
A soothing voice?
Yeah, okay. Neither one of us have that, but maybe together we harmonize into something not so non-soothing? Question mark.
Got the voice of an angel.
Okay.
That's okay.
A little slothy, maybe.
Hey.
Wow, that was your stomach.
You heard that?
Oh, yeah. Clear as a bell.
Oh, no.
Clear.
For those of you that are like, what the fuck is that noise?
Well, it's the neighbors, but besides the neighbors.
Well, besides the neighbors, usually when I eat and I eat like a little something not too... Anyway, before the show, and I'm also having a little bit of carbonation, but I digest weird because my guts are rearranged and
things are very loud in your digestive tract.
Yeah,
on a normal basis.
So sometimes
on a daily,
and when I'm like like hyper and stuff like that too. Anyway, just my body makes funny noises, but I like to freak SC out sometimes. I'll take his hand when I know that it's going on, and I'll put his hand on my side, and then I'll wait for like a big gurgle. And he feels like he slams his hand back. He's like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Right. I mean, because your noises don't come from areas you're supposed to have piping. Like there's not supposed to be piping there, and yet there's fucking digestion's happening in your liver.
Side.
I don't understand what's going on. And it makes me think like you're either a fucking alien or an NPC or a robot or something I don't want to be touching right now. It's very disturbing is what I'm saying.
It's still my stomach. It's just not where normal people's stomachs are.
It's not where God put your stomach is what I'm saying.
Right.
Your stomach is like off to the side in a shriveled location.
Yeah.
Just fucking rah, rah. You haven't put anything in here in 20 years, Katie.
No.
Katie!
That's all I'm good for. I'm just a pump.
Still down here, bitch. Katie!
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, it freaks me out, though. Because then I think about you being rearranged, and I'm like, that can't be good for you. The doctor's a quack. He does not know. We've gone to the doctor you've had hospital trips over the years. Things happen. And every single time, they'll look at an x-ray, they'll look at a sonogram, they'll look at something, and they'll go and literally call everybody in. And you specifically tell them as they're doing it, while they're checking you in, the whole process. Hey, she's allergic to penicillin and she's been rearranged. So when you picture things aren't where you think they are.
And this long scar down my torso.
And things aren't the way you think that they are in her. So when you do this, you're not going to find what you're looking for. This is not the body you think it is. And sure enough, they look, the attendant, will call somebody in and go, I can't find her. Insert a fucking organ here, right?
Usually the stomach.
They can't find this or that or the other. And then they call somebody in, they look and the whole time we're going, hey, it's over here. It's over here. And then they look at you like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
Like every fucking time they look at you like you're stupid and you go, look, I've had guys, they like, no, they put lap bands on. You go, you don't understand.
No.
This was deep in the 1900s here. They did this with a fucking wood stake from the backyard and a rusty saw. You don't get it. You don't get it. This was done, no anesthetic, in a tattoo shop. So, I
had a slug of whiskey and I was biting on a stick.
Just saying. And they always give you the same reaction. That's what's funny. And then once there'll be one person that'll come in and they'll go, oh, old bat gastric bypass. Oh, yeah. I've read about this. And then they'll check shit out and they'll go, see the thing there and the thing there and the thing there. And then everybody goes, like, you had gastric bypass surgery. And you kind of go, oh, Jesus, fuck, I've been telling you this for how long now? I've been in a hospital for 4 hours telling you this the entire time. Now,
fucktards.
Can we get this thing out of my ass? I'm just saying.
It's just like, the batteries fucking died a half an hour ago, you know. Now it's just uncomfortable.
Those bucky balls ain't going to get out of my bladder by themselves.
I mean, I could try to shoot them out, but, you know. You shot the cat. Anyway, you guys can get me on social media at kinkykattieradio.com, kinkykattieradio@gmail.com. You can get me on Twitter. You can Google me because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! You can, also get me on YouTube. You can see all the videos and stuff like that we've been putting out.
We're interstitial free this evening because we're not live.
That's
just
right.
so you know, so we don't have to have live.
Suck it, live people.
Right.
Sorry, Brian.
well,
because he asked too. He's like, "Are you gonna run a show tonight?" He's like, "I'll be tuning in." And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, honey. We're not gonna be here."
Yeah, sorry. I don't have an automated thing. If I had some way to hook it up automatedly to
we had staff
play. Well, you know what I mean.
I have you.
It doesn't. Right. And I actually physically have to be sitting in front of the computer to do it. So not so much watching some comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need it.
Right.
This kind of makes me laugh. I don't know. See, I like being a homebody. I mean, you guys might not think that out there, but I like to cook. I like to wait on people. That's just kind of my thing.
Or me, really?
Yeah.
I would be people. I would be and the cats. I would be people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just clarifying that, really.
Well, I mean, I was pretty much doing that this past week, so it's but yes, I enjoy it with other people. Anyway, this woman said, my husband called me irresponsible for cooking 4 eggs instead of 2.
It is irresponsible because they can't eat fucking 4 eggs. You don't even do 4, you do 6. You will make me a half a dozen eggs sometimes.
No, if I'm doing scrambled eggs, I make more because I eat some myself.
Okay. The last time you made eggs that I didn't finish, I was like, I don't know. How many eggs were in there? I was like, what was there, 4? 3 or 4? And you're like, there was 6. But it was all I had left, and I just figured I would make them all. And yeah, there's just a half a dozen eggs in there. My God.
Whatever.
Right.
Hey, I
what were you saying? What was your point anyway? You were making a point about something?
That wasn't making a point. It was just this woman. She was all upset. She's like, huh? What? And then you just kind of jumped in. You're like,
yeah.
Hey.
I said, yes, it is a waste of food. It's just a waste of food. You're trying to kill me.
There's this chick. She's a full-time caregiver to her quadriplegic boyfriend.
Okay.
And she says that they have the most amazing sex.
Well, good for them. Everything still work? Or what is he doing? Tongue work? Nose work? What's happening?
Everything.
So everything still works?
His head still works.
Okay.
But,
he could take things up his ass, obviously. You could milk a load, baby.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, that could happen because,
Right.
There's nothing saying that it couldn't.
Milk it on up, Buttercup.
He can feel it. He just can't move.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad then. Well, good for them.
But his face can move, so he can get in there and just just
go to town,
muff it until he dies.
Right.
He's got like the tongue of Hercules. He's like, wah.
You could hook up like some kind of facial recognition to his face to control. You know what I mean? They have VR. VTubers use to project their avatar or whatever that reads their facial expression. Same thing. Angry face. Oh yeah, angry face. Surprise! Ah! Ah!
Jesus Christ, easy there.
I got surprised.
You got excited.
I did. The surprise setting is very exciting.
Well, because I was thinking of you could go the route of like a like Stephen Hawking and like the way you like
blink
or
move your eyes,
move that it could. Something could do something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the expression better. I think it's a better idea, really. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wonder if you
Too
could get like a
angry.
bionic dick.
What do you mean a bionic dick?
Well, the bionic dick,
It's
like
called a vibrator.
Well, no. But I mean, you can implant something like into him. So say
you just attach it permanently.
Yeah,
It'd be cooler if you just fucking click. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Click.
Click it in.
That's
click
just
it
a strap on, really.
Well, yeah, but like, let's say
you want it like built in.
Well, what if he could control it just by his facial expressions?
Well, you could hook that up to a strap on,
like thrust. And
right? You hook that up to a strap on and go to town. You don't even have to be connected to it.
But if he still feels things, it would be best. It would be better, though. I think that if it was a part of him, so if there was nerves and shit like coating it, so it could be around him, so he'd be like thrust. You know. And,
well, if it ever happens, we can try that out with you.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just make sure we get the nanotechnology going.
I'll fuck a bionic dick. Why not?
There'd be the whole Elon Musk connect to the brain item. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I forget what he's calling that. Whatever it is, where he's like Neuralink. Anyway, he's trying to connect the brain directly to a computer for paraplegics and blind people and stuff like that to like hook a camera up or hook a whatever up. Like that's actually not a thing.
I know we're bringing up South Park again, but they had that kind of thing on an episode of South Park.
It was probably because of him. I mean, he actually has a company that's looking into it. I mean, that's doing it. Yeah. Where I'm sure there's other people too, but that's just the one that I know of. Yeah, trying to find a way to connect, because of nerve damage, or like you said, you were born blind or deaf or whatever it is.
Can you imagine someone hacking your head?
What do you? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. They put little electrodes in, and boom, you're plugged into a fucking computer.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Accessing.
I have a USB at my butt.
Right.
Just plug me in.
Right.
Well, just because it's little, and everybody has a butt.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
Would you rather have your plug go into your cock?
No, I would rather have my plug go into a little dedicated plug slot, to be honest with you. My butt is where the poo comes out. I really don't want to put a plug in and out of where the poo comes out.
I'd rather put the port in my wrist.
Can I? I mean, since we're doing sci-fi stuff, can I have like a convenient, like a little, can we do Wi-Fi? Does this have to be with, what are we? What are we, barbarians? This is the 1900s? Where we have fucking cords and they rearrange people's guts to help them lose weight.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Can you imagine?
Just saying. They're making little people like taller by hacking their legs off and putting corpse legs on them.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you have to really, really want to change that bad to do something that extreme. I mean, it's just like a body modification.
The breaking the legs and stretching it a little, letting it grow, breaking it, stretching it, letting it grow.
Yes.
That sounds pretty fucking painful, right?
It sounds very painful, and it's going to take a long time. And then how strong are the bones after being broken many times?
They say that like microfractures and things like that, it makes bones denser and stronger.
Really? Yeah, like scar tissue kind of build up?
Same idea.
Oh.
And that's why like training for things like Muay Thai, you watch Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme and he's like kicking the tree into palm tree until it like goes down, right? Same idea where he was building up scar tissue and little microfractures that when they heal with like a scar, but it's in a bone kind of a thing, and you get better bone density. Your bones get denser the more you use them. If you don't use them, that's why you get like frail. And that's why I always say you stop working. That's it. You're going to die, or I'm going to die. I won't work. That'll be it. You have to get up and go every day, or else that'll be it. What? It's what happens.
I'm screwed.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I don't feel like I move enough.
Okay. Well, you can decide to.
I know.
You're brittle. I worry. Like I grab you and I'm like, I feel like I could just.
That's because you have that thing that you want to. You want to be like, bunny.
No, not at all. It's just sometimes like maybe when you're going dick crazy at one point or another and you're reaching for me and I'll grab your hand or your wrist and I'll go to move you and I'm like, oh my God, I have to like go.
Well, you can hold both of my wrists together with one of your fucking plumber paws.
I have to like remind myself that you're not that durable and I can't like, even if I'm playing around with you, I can't, nice and easy. Put it over there. Don't go crazy. I don't want to break your little arm.
They're not so little.
Sure, right. They're not. Not at all.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I could snap them like a little dry twig at all.
A little dry twig.
It kind of feels that way.
You start taking my calcium.
It's something. I don't know if that's going to help. I'm not sure.
Well, it couldn't hurt.
You could start kicking a palm tree is what you could do, but like with your whole body.
I think it said it was Bruce Lee that said this. I could be wrong, so don't quote me because I just saw it recently. It says, would you rather be hit 10,000 times by 10,000 different hits, or would you rather be hit once by someone who did like one hit by 10,000? I fucked it all
that
up.
one.
I did. Yay!
Yeah, he said he would rather get kicked by somebody who has learned 10,000 kicks than somebody who learned one kick and did it 10,000 times.
Yes, what SC said, that's what I meant.
Right.
But I fucked it up.
Right. Basically, specialization. He would rather get kicked by a person who doesn't just do that one thing.
Right, because, they say that the master of none.
But, right. Master something before you move on.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Next time I feel my stomach about to go, I'm going to like put the microphone down there.
You don't have to. We're picking it up. It's totally happening. We're getting that in fucking salsa music.
So there's this lady, she hands out dating resumes to men that she finds attractive.
Okay.
Like she
hands out her own resume, right?
Yeah.
It's a little presumptuous.
She keeps a few on hand with her all the time, and when she's like at the grocery store or something and she sees a guy that she thinks cute, she's just like, says like, "Hi, my name is Emily. I'm age 27," and then there's something.
Here's my last STD test.
She says
my IQ score, my high school grades, my college grades.
I mean, this is pretty stupid. It says something that I'd never do again. It says date Zac Efron.
Who's that?
He's
she's
an actor.
So anyway, she's just telling you I dated Zac Efron.
Is what she's trying to say.
No, she is saying that. She's not trying to. She's definitely, that's what she did.
So it's like, oh great, you're a liar.
You're a dickbag.
Yeah.
Oh no, she might not be a liar. Who knows? You said she's hot. So
I didn't say she was hot.
Oh, okay, I'm just guessing she's hot.
Well,
there's no picture.
There is a picture of her.
You're not finding her attractive at all?
No,
You're not going to leave You're not going to leave cream pies for her?
No.
No. I like cream pies.
I don't mind cream pies at all.
No. I like it when it runs down your leg.
Runs down my ass crack.
For the rest of the night. You're just draining.
It's because I don't have those swabs that suck it up.
That's right. You need to, what the hell were those things called?
I don't know. Cotton corks. I have no idea.
Cotton corks, but yeah.
It was something like that. It was like super absorbent. I did a clip on that one. You did too. You even have it on a fucking thumbnail.
Right. Cream pie cleanup. That's right.
Yeah. So you remember the name of that?
Look it up.
Not what the thingy is.
You can watch that one. That one's an old camera too.
It was no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was the old camera. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Right. I think it was.
Huh.
Not the new and improved camera.
No.
Oh.
Somebody took a survey on what's the God, what is it? It says, what's the most common things that people say right after sex?
Give me a sandwich.
Bitch, leave.
Throw me a towel. There's money on the dresser.
I called you an Uber.
Right. I mean, even if you don't have to call.
Huh?
You don't call an Uber, really. I mean, I guess you call them, but not on the telephone call.
On the app.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I ordered you an Uber. Is that better for you?
Uber's on its way.
Good Lord.
I have a driver coming for you.
We talked about it once that there was this chick that she's like, I wish every one night stand did this. This guy had hoe to go packs.
Right.
And it had like 2 drinks, like 2 like beverages in there, like a pack of cookies, a snack. It had $20 and had like an energy bar or something.
That was the guy who played for the Yankees, very famous, one of the best baseball players to ever live. I I don't know. Somebody had a parting gift, and it would have like expensive shit. Like it wasn't like it wasn't bullshit.
Right.
It was Jeeter, Derick Jeeter.
Oh, he used to give out swag bags.
Right. And so you would have most girls were like, yeah, there was like decent shit in there, like decent perfume and decent jewelry and spa days and shit like that. Like, he's Derick Jeeter. He's got hundreds of millions of dollars. So, you leave your little bag. Hey, bitch, bag's on the table. See you later. We had a good time.
It's like, ooh.
Right. Right. Remember,
I get a party favor.
I change my phone number every week. So,
yeah, I only give out the burner phone.
Well, all phones are burner phones. What are you talking about? When you're like 100 millionaire, right? And you're like one of the best baseball players that ever lived, and girls are like lining up to bang you. I don't know. Everything's a burner phone. Why would you not? You just transfer your shit over, and then you call the people you feel like calling when you feel like calling them. There are no two-way contacts.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
You just and you still have your home book, so you can call whoever you want to call.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They're not obsessive people who buy new phones every other week.
That would drive me insane.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't have to. You can get the same phone. You can have your assistant do it for you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, while I sleep tonight, why don't you go get this done for me? Right.
I don't know.
Get this switched over.
I would feel bad asking someone to do that.
You're a 100 millionaire. I don't know.
Doesn't mean that I'm still not a person.
Okay. So we do it the same time every week. Like, on Sundays, you give me a new phone, like, or whatever day it is. You take my phone when I'm not using it. Maybe I'm in the spa. Maybe I'm getting a massage. Whatever it is I do weekly. Take my phone. Go get a new phone. Do it up. Come on. I pay you good. I pay you lots of money.
Pay you lots of money to do things.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's a perfectly legitimate job. What do you mean? There's nothing demeaning about that at all. That's literally personal assisting.
I didn't say.
You should be honored to work for a gorgeous man who gives away very nice swag bags, probably with a giant cock too, I would imagine. Probably huge.
He's got a sweater.
He's probably,
I'm sure.
Does he? Derick Jeeter? Well, he might. Is Derick Jeeter circumcised?
I don't think that they would have that info online.
What?
They might.
What?
Oh my gosh, I'm wearing like this serious push-up bra tonight that's I'm not even showing my tits.
It auto-filled too.
Huh?
It auto-filled too.
It auto-filled?
It auto-filled.
Oh. All right.
Derick Jeeter, sir, and it's circumcised.
Well, I guess a lot of people have that question, or you've looked it up before.
Yeah. Is Derick Jeeter circumcised?
Well, is he?
It's a Twitter. I don't know. I'm researching. Stand by.
Well, standing by. So while he's looking for that, like some of the things that, I mean, I don't really think I have anything that, well, no, I guess I pretty much say, thank you after sex, or yeah, like thank you for the ass. But they're like, wow, when can we do that again? I don't know. I think I might have asked that before.
What do you mean?
What people say after sex. Like the most common things.
I know you did when the first time I was with you, for sure.
What?
You were like, oh, can we do this again? You kind of did. You kind of like that.
Yeah, because you made me fucking wait. I'm talking about, well, whatever.
No, I'm talking about the first night I met you. Literally, that first night, you're like, when can we go out again?
Yeah, but we didn't fuck on the first night, though.
Yeah, you were blowing me. Same thing. Whatever. I don't really count any difference between the two.
Well, I certainly do.
Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, you were wondering if we could go out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. So that is what you say afterwards.
Well.
Dan, where's your think? I need to wash up.
Yeah. That coochie's big grody. So did you have an orgasm? I love you. Where's my phone? Was that good? Thanks for being amazing.
Thanks.
And I love being with you.
Oh, that's a weird one to say. I love, and you go, oh, wait, no, stop. I just met you. Jesus.
Being with you. It's like.
I don't know. I might feel weird. I might feel weird about that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that all depends.
I just met you. And
this is crazy.
Okay.
Here's my number.
Literally, so I was drunk when I met you. I am drunk right now. And
I still don't know your name. I don't care.
Right. It may take me 2 or 3 weeks to remember who you are. I don't know. Oh, you're that girl. Oh, right.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
Dolores?
Right.
Vulva.
See, like these days, though, since everybody's, everything's digital at first, people just immediately just, oh, yeah, see you later, and block, 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 block. You know what I mean?
Well,
they just block and ghost. That's it.
Well,
it's pretty convenient, really.
It is.
That would be very convenient. I still don't. I wouldn't like it, honestly. Honestly, it's just not for me. It's anytime I talk to people, and obviously that's how a lot of people find other people to date. Now, for sure.
Right.
It's on one way or another. Even if it's not an app, it could be insert your place here online that you knew this person that you fucked first. Maybe you were Facebook friends. Maybe you were whatever. Mm-hmm. Just in general, online is the way people meet anymore. And I can't do it. I can't do it.
Well, because
do it.
A lot of people, they come off quite wrong when they try to flirt with girls or guys online. They just, you can't tell it because you can't hear it in their voice. You can't see like any emotion or reaction from like any body
Body language?
Body language. Thank you.
Right.
I can't think.
Can't smell any pheromones either.
I can't think. I know. How fucked up is that?
Saying. Well, no, and not only that, I mean, it's almost like I can't connect with somebody when it's online like that. Like I can't make any sort of a connection to know whether I can connect with them. So it's just a waste of time. And I would feel like I would just be like beating my fucking head into the wall. And that's
the purpose of those fucking things, is to help you connect with people.
Right. It would be much better for me to just be out somewhere and walk up to the person for whatever reason I feel like walking up to, because there's probably a reason why I felt like walking up to them. It might not, maybe it's the way they look. Maybe it is a pheromone. Maybe it's they looked at me and they smiled, and you know what I mean? It could be for 100,000 different reasons.
Right.
But like an online profile does. I do like the idea, though, that you can completely, look up people that you're dating and see kind of
cyber stalking.
Well, not even cyber stalking is you can have a little bit of an idea who they portray themselves to be.
Right.
Like, so that would be, especially if I was a girl, like if I was female or if I felt like I could be taken at any point in time, like if I felt vulnerable, it would be great to be able to like, at least you have something.
Check them out first.
Not that it's perfect, because people obviously catfish and whatever, have fake accounts and make shit up.
People have used my pictures before for
stuff,
for things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And, I'm sure that happens all the time, but you at least have some sort of a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? Like you can look back at their Instagram history or this or that, and, it may give you some kind of a clue as to what is this person that you just met. I like the randomness of it, though. What is this person? I don't know. I'm going to find out. See if I can turn her inside out. Wait, look in here.
Did you know he was married? No, I didn't.
Right.
It's like, did you look at his Instagram?
No. Should I have?
It's like, oh, there they are. He's not hiding that a bit.
A 2-month-old, huh? Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Postpartum, huh? Getting to you.
Job.
Okay.
Right.
God damn. Did you know, and I did not know about this. This is the first time that I've ever heard about this. There's a place, it's, how there's the G spot up in the poussoir. There's a place called the A spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know all Obi-Wan. I do all the research
on
the made-up lady spots and different. Well, we always talk about it. Ladies are different. Like,
yeah,
ladies are just different. They're all fucking different. You're confusing.
For those of you that don't know, like myself, that I didn't know, and I have a pussy, but you always say, I know more about your pussy than you do.
Well,
and I don't even have one.
To some respect,
shut up.
In some respects, you have to admit there are shocking details that I'll say something to you, and all of a sudden I'll see the little light bulb go off, and you'll go, oh, you know what? That really makes a lot of sense.
Anyway, so the A spot is a protrusion of the cervix into the vagina that creates a little pleasure pocket, sometimes referred to as the female degenerated prostate.
It's up there.
So we've got a little button upstairs.
You do. You like it when I hit the back.
I do.
If I fold you up, you don't like it. You like it a couple of times. If you hit the back every once in a while, you're fine. But when you're like, you get your legs folded back and you're really banging into that cervix, then you'll go, okay, that's enough. Like you'd be like, okay, just relax there, jackhammer. Just stop it a little.
Well, there's a whole fucking list. I didn't go through all of them because some of them are. It's like okay, but there's you'll see it in the show notes. It's a sex term glossary for people who, and it's pretty long. So and it's all in alphabetical order. So if there's something you want to check out, you can check out. I mean, they have stuff from facial to fingering, face sitting, golden shower,
right?
Hand fetish.
Okay, yeah, you like hands?
Yeah,
pretty self-explanatory, really. For free?
Hickey, jelking, kitchen table, kitchen table polygamy.
Okay, but wait a minute.
I'm sorry, polyamory.
Right, kitchen table meaning what part of your life?
All members of the polycule have or are expected to have a friend-like relationship, enough so that everyone could, in theory, sit around and share a meal together.
I got you. Like, not complete, like, oh.
Right,
no,
not separate.
You know,
but everyone's all happy.
I mean, I guess I can see, like, that being okay. To me, though, I really like the anonymity of who was this person? I don't know. And I won't see you again. So, to me, it's liberating. It's freeing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you're going to roll in a whole menagerie of people, I would rather not have to see them every day.
Well, we're going to end on this one. There was this woman, she says she's divorcing her husband after finding out he tells people that her sister is his wife.
Wait a minute. So he tells people his real life sister is his wife?
No, he tells people that his wife's sister is his wife.
Why? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she's job. Like, excuse me.
Is she better looking than the wife?
Apparently, according to her husband.
She fuck better?
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. I didn't really get into the meat of it. I wanted to talk to you about it because I'm like, that's fucked up.
Well, it's kind of mean is really what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe that's their dynamic.
Well, maybe apparently not. If she's fucking getting a divorce with him, she didn't know that he's telling his coworkers and stuff, like showing pictures of her sister going, yeah, this is my wife and blah, blah, blah.
They call that Kentucky polyamory. Do you like kitchen table polyamory? It's Kentucky polyamory.
It's like, no, because
that's my sister. No, that really is. This is his wife too, and that's his wife. Actually, it would be
because her name is Polly.
It would work better for Utah
and or Amy.
Really, it would be like it would work better for the Utah polyamory. Right? No, that's his sister wives. We're all sisters. We all fuck him.
We all come as one.
We don't do cream pies anymore, though.
But we do have dinner together.
We don't do have dinner. Oddly enough, we eat cream pies at dinner. It's really strange.
We do things a little bit different.
I like burnt coconut, really. People like it toasted. I like it burnt, crispy. Good. Dark.
Darker the berry, the sweeter.
It's not a berry.
It's not, no.
Well, coconut? It's a nut. What are we thinking about? What's a nut? Is it a fruit? It would be a fruit, right? It's a coconut a fruit? I mean, is it a nut?
Okay.
Hang on. I have to know.
We have
what?
To. Well, we
No, we don't. You have 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on with you guys tonight?
Yes, a coconut is a fruit. Botanically speaking, a coconut is a fibrous, one-seeded drupe, or drupe, as the kids would say, which is a fruit with a hard, stony covering enclosing the seed. There you go.
Huh.
I thought it was a fucking fruit.
Fucking fruit.
It's not a fucking nut. It's a fruit. The nut's inside.
So it's a cocoa fruit.
What?
Cocoa fruit.
Huh. Do you think it's gay if you have sex with your friend's cocoa fruit?
As long as it's not cocoa melon, that'll get you 3 to 5.
It's so weird. Every time you turn on Netflix and they have their top 10, it's always disturbing when somebody is serving up true children's television to me to go, hey, you want to watch us? It's always like, what? Why would you offer this to me? Like, at what point in your algorithmic genius, your computers are supposed to be fucking smart and
right.
Everybody says how addicting the algorithm. It is not addicting for me at all.
No,
they have no platforms that I have an account on that I do anything have any fucking clue what I like, even though I listen to shit on them all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I know.
Why are they so fucking dumb? I accept all the cookies in the world, goddammit. I love a cookie.
I mean, some things...
I'll take a fucking cookie.
But I like the cookie.
I like the cookie.
I mean, I don't understand either how... Because I don't watch any of that shit. And it's like, hey, you want to watch this?
Right. Sometimes I see where it comes from. Sometimes,
right.
Like one video will be a video on a specific person, and then all of a sudden you get that specific person's channel will come up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sometimes I get it. Other times I am not sold on the YouTube algorithm being very good at all at suggesting things that I like. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm watching a record time. You're fine.
No. But it lit up because my alarm's going to go off at a certain point, and I want to make sure.
What were you doing setting a loud alarm during showtime?
No, it's on silent, Dippy.
Oh, we won't hear. It'll be like your stomach noises, so just blame it on that. Or was that my ass? I'm not sure. Hey, if you learned anything tonight, you learned that a coconut is a fucking fruit. It's a cocoa fruit.
And you learned another lesson earlier in the beginning of the show.
We forget what that lesson was.
I don't remember what
it was. You learned it.
Oh, was it?
We did not learn it, but you definitely fucking learned it.
Oh,
you learned something.
It was what 79 CE meant.
Oh, that they changed.
They took the Christ out of the date.
BC and AD, right? They took the goddamn Christ out of the date, Katie.
Jesus.
There ain't no more Christ in a year. What country are we in now?
You know, we also have the history of butt plugs, but we're not going to get to it this episode.
Well, now at least you're up to an hour, so now you're fine. You may leave now. See what happens when you have a dick. This is why having a dick is worth every bit of when you get hit in the nuts at hurting. It's worth it all. It's worth all the pain us men go through. We're depressed people, men. Yeah. We have these sensitive little areas. You can't touch it. You can't just smack into it. You can't bop it. You can't twist it. Not on me. No. It doesn't feel good. Don't like it.
That's why I like it.
I know. Dick crazy.
All right, guys, we're getting out of here for the night. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekday, shift, trip, chores, whatever it is that you are doing. Do you have anything for me, ST?
Hey, if you want any links to any of the stuff that we talked about tonight, you can go to our website, kinkykadieradio.com, look up the offending episode, and right there, bam, there's a fucking link. If you want to know what the music was, there's a fucking link. It won't be on the YouTube notes because YouTube's weird about links. You know what I mean? Anyway.
So,
good day, sir.
I said good day.
I say good day, sir.
Kisses on your paint price. Love you. Bye.
I like tacos and burritos.